All right, we're back again. All right, I just decided to come back live because I did promise you all that I would do workshop Wednesday on Thursday. So we will do the little piggy. We'll paint the pig now. Since we just painted the cow, we'll come back and we'll paint the pig. Since we're here, and why not? We'll just do it. Hi, Miss Laura. And now we don't have a time factor involved, but it was fun to go back on Craft Round the Clock. I haven't been there, like I said, for a bit, so it was nice to have a segment there this evening. All right, so let's just get crack-a-lackin'. We'll just move our little cow out of the way because we just did him. We painted him. Hello again, Miss Perry. So we had our little cow painted. So we have 2 of those in this set, and then we'll have 2 pigs in the set as well. And you know that separate group that I'll be selling some things in there. I'll be adding these to that. I have a lot of things to add. I have not yet had a chance to add all of the for sale items in there, but I definitely will be adding some stuff in there, and these will be also in the for sale pile as well. So get this painted up, and there's also will be a digital template to download for this set as well. All right, let's get cooking. Get a second coat of desert sand on here. You missed the cow, Sue. That's okay. You can watch it on replay. You know you can. You can watch it on replay. I'm just getting this base coat on. I'm going to move that other little pig out of the way here in a second so we can get going on this one. All right, and we got our second coat of desert sand. And we'll just move our little pig out the way. Get this centered up here so we can see what we're doing. They are cute, aren't they, Diana? I think so too. Your mom's fridge died tonight? Oh my goodness. That's not good. Of all times of the evening to have that happen. What a job that would be. And you notice I got rid of the sweater for this second live because having this dryer on, it just like gets so hot in here. I always regret having a sweater on when after I start. Right, I think we're dry. So let's bring our little line drawing over. We'll get our little pig transferred on here. Make sure we get the right side. Now I just messed that up. Okay. So we'll transfer on all of these little areas. These little heart ears. I'm not going to put that big heart on his body just yet. I want to get just these areas base coated first. All right. So let's use a little bit of my favorite blush pink. We'll get him based in here. And as always, it takes a hot minute just to get all of this in here. Yes, this will be an extra. But don't forget to use your code for members. You know what? Don't even, if you're a member of the Paint Party Playground, don't purchase. I'll pop this in the membership group for you. Don't worry about that. When I'm done here, I'll upload the line drawings for you. So don't purchase if you're a Paint Party Playground member. No worries. We'll put it in there as a perk. How's that? But if you're not a member, it will be on my Shopify store. And I'll add the link here for all of those people that aren't members if you would like to snag one. Or if you want to become a member and get these for free, there's lots of freebies that I offer in the membership group. You get a few perks. And you're welcome, Sue. All right, so let's just get our little heart ears in here. Less talking, more painting, lady. It's actually a little pig for those. Brat186 on YouTube. We have some YouTubers watching. It's a little pig coaster that I'm painting. Doesn't really look like a pig right this second, but it will. Soon enough, it will start to take shape. All right, we'll give this a dry. Yes, it's a pig. Just like your counterpart that just commented whatever they commented on YouTube. Yes, 2 lives back to back. Yeah, I know I'm using the same color. Thanks. All right. So I'm going to use a little bit of burnt umber and we'll go around the outside edges like we did for the cow. We'll just go around the outer edges. All right, so let's go around our outer edges of our coaster. And we'll darken these down a little bit. And then we'll start shading our cow. And we'll put a little bit along the edge now that we have those corners dry. Now I think I can see where to shade. I won't have to bring my line drawing back over. So I'm just going to grab a little bit of both of these pinks to shade my pig. Yes, it's a coaster, sorry. We'll get around his snout here. Laura, I got the coasters at the dollar store. The heat tool is a Ranger heated craft tool. So we're just going around the snout a little bit here. I know it doesn't look like much right now, but bear with me. Trust the process. It will start to look like a something in a minute. Okay, let's get a little more of that pink. Yeah, the heat at Craft Tool is so much better. It's quieter and it dries a lot better than just using a plain old blow dryer, that's for sure. I'm just going around the outside edges of those ears. Hopefully it starts to look a little bit better, Brett. I'm hoping that we start to come together here. Usually with each layer it starts to take some shape. All right, so let's do a little bit of that pink on the bottom edge of his snout. I know it's a lot of pinks going on here. And then we'll do the same thing on the bottom of the ears. Oh, I would say that it takes about 45 minutes to an hour to paint one, maybe a lot that long. Okay, so I'm going to grab a little bit of this burnt umber. And we'll put a little bit of that just under his snout and along here. Everywhere we put that pink, we're just going to put a little bit of that burnt umber under there. Okay. And then I think I'm going to dry this a bit, and then I'm going to put that big heart on here and get that based in. Well, you should try to paint one for sure. All right, so we're going to put this big heart on here. And I based that in with some Tuscan red. Yes, I think I'm going to do a sheep one though too. Somebody was, I think it was Terry or somebody, who was it on the last live that said I should do other farm animals too for a set of coasters. But yeah, we could always But the sheep one would go with it too. Yeah, for sure. All right, let's dry that little ditty. The mauve color actually was a mixture of the blush pink with a little bit of dragon fruit, Perry. I mixed it. I mixed the two colors just to make it a little bit darker than the blush pink for the shading. So I mixed dragon fruit and blush pink. I'm just putting a second coat on here. You're welcome, Perry. All right, so let's do a little bit of that mixture, that mauve mixture with I use the dragon fruit and blush pink mixture, and we'll just go around our bigger heart here with a little shade. All right. Now we can use a little bit of black to shade the bottom of the big heart. We'll probably come about from that corner. And we'll dry that before we do the other side. Yeah, for sure, Carol, it does. Once you start shading it, it all starts to actually look like something. So it just looked like a pink blob there for a little while. And now it's starting to come together a little bit. All right. And I think I'll just use a little bit of white and blush pink mixed together to shade the top edge of this big heart. Let's just see how that looks. We'll get a little bit of that in here. I think that looks okay. Sure, why not? Okay, Smarty Pants King Astronomy. It's a masterpiece. Thanks for joining in and commenting. I'm sure I'm real happy that you came back to bless me with your presence. All right, so we'll just get a little white on the top of the snout. And a little bit on the top of the ears. I can't tell, King Astronomy, if you're being mean or if you're being sincere. So I have some YouTubers over here that are having fun with me, girls. You know, it's a whole other world over on the YouTube. And we'll put a little bit down here. All right. All right, and then we'll put a little bit on the sides of his face, a little bit of white. Okay, so I think we're ready to start lining everything and putting some stitching on. Let's have some pop. It's hot. Yeah, for sure, Sue. It's like a whole other world over there. And I think his first comment was, bro, you're painting that all the same color. And then just now he said, oh my God, I came back and it's a masterpiece. It's amazing. God bless them. It's okay. I have thick skin. Okay, so we're going to get a little bit of black on our liner. Must be a slow night, you know. I have nothing better to do than harass me. All right, so we're going to go around the outer edge here with the black. We're going to outline everything. All right, so we're going to go around the ears. I got a little thick there. Maybe they're bugging me more than I think they are. They can't make me cry. I know that for a fact. Pretty sure there's probably a block button there somewhere I can find too. I'll figure that out later. Okay, and we'll go around the snout as well. It's been a while since I've been called bro though, Sue. Like never. Did sort of make me laugh. All right, we're also going to line the heart. I laughed when I saw it too. Okay, so now we have that outlined. Now we can add some stitching to the ears. We're going to do that with a little bit of black and our liner. And we're just going to stitch around the outer edge. And same as around the snout. Yeah, for sure. Don't feed the trolls. It's okay. If it makes them happy, we'll just let them carry on. I don't want to ruin their fun. Thank you, Perry. Thank you. Someone appreciates me. I'll be okay. All right, I'm going to do the stitching on the heart with a little bit of white, I think. Let's try some. Like I said, I have pretty thick skin. All right, so let's go with a little stitching around the big heart. Like that. And then we'll also put some stitching, a few little stitch lines around the outer edge of this big heart too. Like that. Now I think I dry brushed the other one, the demo one. So you can see, like, I dry brushed it. I think I'm going to. I think I do like the way that looks. So let's do it. Let's just dry brush with a little white there. And I think I dry brushed a bit on my pig too. So what the heck? Why not? We'll just do it while we're here. And then we'll dry brush a bit on here and we'll see if we can somewhat make it look the same because it will be like a set. A little scuff on there, a little bit on the ears. We'll go all out. I'll dry brush it all. All right, I think we're ready to add eyes and nostrils and a tail. So I could bring this over here and transfer the tail. I think I'm just going to freehand it and see how it goes. What the heck? Let's try it. That worked. Why not? That was pretty good for freehand. Here's this little tail. And then we'll add some dots for eyes. And nostrils. Maybe I need a little more black on my plate because I might mess them up. Yeah, they're wood, Kathy. The coasters are wood. All right, we'll let those dry a smidge. And then I think we can go ahead and paint the flowers now. So we'll let those dry a bit before I put any highlights in the eyes and nostrils. So we'll go ahead and grab our green, and we'll bring in a few little sprigs here from the corner. So you can bring in 2 or 3, maybe 3 or 4, excuse me, little stems. And then I'm just going to take my liner and line some leaves along each one. If you watch the cow one, it's basically the same thing. Just add some leaves here. And then we'll add some flowers. Dry the greens. And then we'll use some white for our flowers. And I'm just using my liner for these as well. Just bring in 3, 4, 5 petals. Let's put 5 petals on that one. Yeah, this one's a new green. This one is called New Leaf. It was in their set of, I think they brought out 6 new colors. Was it 6, ladies? I think it was 6. And that was one of them. So you can add, you know, as many of these little flowers in here as you want. I'm just going to put a small kind of half one down here. We'll dry that a bit. And we'll add the centers. And then we should be done. Just add the little, yeah, 6 or 8, maybe 8. Yeah, it actually is a really nice green. It reminds me of, it's a little bit darker than Irish moss. Yeah, maybe a bit. This is Irish moss. So yeah, I guess it's a bit darker than that one. But it is pretty color. All right, so let's add some burnt umber centers. And then we can dry this a smidge, and then I'll put a little bit of that banana cream in here in the centers too. A little bit in there. And then I'll also dot some of these little yellow flowers in here just as filler and to match our other one. And then I'll bring all 4 of the coasters into the camera shot, and you can see all of them together. You can put as many of those in there as you want to. Eight new colors. All right, let's highlight the eyes and the nostrils, and I think we should be good to go. Unless you can see, oh, you kind of made him look a little scary looking. I think I'm going to fix those eyes, ladies. I don't like them. I don't like it. Let's fix it. I don't like those white spots in there. They were a little too much. So I'm going to make his eyes a little bit bigger because it didn't look right to me. Let's try that again. When I added the white dots, it just looked like it made him look scary. All right, let's try the dots again. And then we'll be done. We'll just add a small dot down here. There we go. That's a little better. Okay, I'm happy now. All right, so I think that's it. I noticed that I have a little bit more of a white highlight on this guy than this guy. So, you know, 6 of one, half dozen the other. And we can add more. We can add more, make it look the same or similar. I think that's okay. It probably doesn't really matter in the big picture of things, but I know that, you know, probably no 2 will be alike, but you can try and make it as close as the other. This one has a little bit more burnt umber on it as well as the other one. You know, really probably I'm just being picky, trying to make it look the same. Thank you, ladies. All right, I'll stop playing with it. All right, let's bring all 4 over. Let's see here. We'll back up the camera just a smidgen. Okay, let's do this. Bring in my cows. And there's a cute little set of 4 coasters. Voila. I like it. What do you think? I would use them. Maybe Buddy from YouTube might not, but I will. Hey, you know what, Sue? These were from my stash. I'm so happy I'm getting rid of some stash because remember I said that Workshop Wednesdays I'm going to try and use some of my stash that I have over on that shelf over there. Well, these were in the stash, so I got rid of another piece, another surface from the dreaded stash. All right, so remember, if you weren't here earlier, I will be putting these on my Shopify store, a digital download for the line drawings. If you are a member of the Paint Party Playground membership, I will be putting this over there for you all for free. So don't purchase the digital download for that on the Shopify store. It will be for you in the membership group for free. So I will do that actually when I get off of here. I'll upload it and have it in there for you so that you can maybe paint a set this weekend if you like. All right. Thanks everybody for watching my Craft Around the Clock segment and then coming back and watching Workshop Thursday, which is supposed to be Workshop Wednesday, but became Workshop Thursday this week. I did receive it, Kathy. Yes, I did. Yep, I have it in my inbox there. Thank you for sending that. I'll get your prize out to you. Okay, thanks everybody on Facebook and my YouTube friends for joining in and watching me twice tonight. I appreciate you all.